27 of the domestically transmitted cases are in Beijing. 4 are in neighboring Hebei province and 1 in Sichuan province. The majority of cases have been linked to a mega wholesale produce market in Beijing. CGTN's Sun Ye has more details.
Beijing's local government officials has repeatedly said in the twice-a-day briefings that the situation now, and I quote, is extremely severe, and they warn that this could be a long and complicated outbreak for the megacity. For now, Beijing has deployed 100,000 neighborhood watchers, volunteers to rein in the situation. Those people will guard and ensure the neighborhood compounds that are already locked down can have their supplies guaranteed, and people could stay calm in their home quarantine.
All entrances must be guarded around the clock. Temperature checks and public space disinfection must be put back into routine. Indoor space for cultural and entertainment activities should be suspended.
But at the same time, the biggest task for these staff is to find the suspect cases and people who might have come into contact with confirmed cases. For that, the city is launching a knock-on-your-door kind of campaign, meaning that they will reach out to every household that could be at risk. And Beijing officials say they've already reached out to 200,000 people in the city already. And for a lot of us, this is an unexpected change because Beijing has already been case-free for almost 2 months now, before the outbreak actually started. Now, the students, 1 to 3 graders, who are actually scheduled to go back to school on Monday, they had to stay at home. But for students who live in or near those at-risk areas, officials say only graduating students or those in their final year of study, only those could continue going to school in person. And for those students, they have to go through nucleic acid tests as well as frequent temperature checks too.
We'll tighten disease control at elementary and middle schools around the market. It's been arranged to suspend classes and students will study online at home. Graduating middle school students can continue classes at school after nucleic acid tests and temperature checks.
And meanwhile, restaurants and other business have ratcheted up response levels. Many are further limiting in-house dining. And of course, stringent temperature checks are in place. People going in also have to show the green code that is a must now for those choosing to dine out. Sun Ye, CGTN, Beijing.